Elisabeth Amalia Eugenie, more famously known as Empress Elizabeth of Austria, or simply Sisi, remains an enduring figure of fascination, a tragic queen whose life was a captivating blend of beauty, rebellion, and profound melancholy. Born on December 24, 1837, in the modest Bavarian palace of Possenhofen, Elisabeth was the third child of Duke Maximilian Joseph in Bavaria and his wife, Princess Ludovica of Bavaria-Zschompia. Her early life was far removed from the grandeur and responsibilities that would later define her existence. Possenhofen was a haven of informality and natural beauty, shaping a spirit that yearned for freedom. Elizabeth, or Sisi as she was affectionately nicknamed by her brothers, enjoyed a relatively unstructured childhood, spending much of her time riding horses, exploring the surrounding countryside, and pursuing her love of nature. While her elder sisters, Maria Anna and Helene, were deemed more suitable for courtly life and diplomatic marriages, Sisi possessed a wild, independent nature that didn't easily conform to societal expectations. The pivotal moment in her life arrived in 1853 when her father, Duke Maximilian, unexpectedly traveled to Vienna to negotiate a political alliance between Bavaria and Austria, carrying with him his daughters in tow. The initial intention was for Maria Anna to marry Archduke Franz Karl, heir to the Austrian throne. But Franz Karl was immediately captivated by the vivacious and strikingly beautiful 16-year-old Elizabeth. Despite the reservations of her family and court officials, who considered her too unconventional for the imperial role, Franz Karl insisted on marrying Elizabeth, a decision that would irrevocably alter the course of her life. The wedding took place on April 24, 1854, in the Augustine Church in Vienna, uniting the Bavarian and Austrian crowns and marking the beginning of Sisi's journey into the opulent and rigidly structured world of the Habsburg court. However, the transition to imperial life proved immensely challenging for the free-spirited Sisi. The formality, protocol, and constant scrutiny of the Viennese court stifled her independent nature. Her relationship with her mother-in-law, Archduchess Sophie, was particularly strained. Sophie, a dominant and controlling figure, exerted considerable influence over the imperial household and actively disapproved of Sisi's unconventional behavior. The birth of her first son, Crown Prince Rudolf, in 1858, brought moments of joy but also intensified the pressures of her role as empress. The expectations surrounding motherhood and imperial succession weighed heavily upon her. Despite the challenges, Sisi proved to be a dedicated mother, albeit one who struggled to balance her maternal instincts with the rigid demands of court life. She encouraged Rudolf's intellectual pursuits and fostered his independence. Her second son, Grand Duke Otto, was born in 1866, further securing the Habsburg succession, but the birth did little to alleviate the underlying sense of unhappiness that permeated her existence. The increasing tensions within the empire, culminating in the Austro-Prussian War of 1866, further exacerbated Sisi's discontent. She witnessed firsthand the fragility of the Habsburg dynasty and the growing discontent among the populace. In the years following the war, Sisi developed a deep fascination with Hungary and actively sought to reconcile the Austrian Empire with the Hungarian nation. This ambition stemmed from a desire to strengthen the empire and alleviate the internal strife. Her efforts culminated in the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867, which established a dual monarchy and granted Hungary significant autonomy. This achievement earned her immense respect and admiration throughout Europe. However, the achievement came at a personal cost. The constant travel and political maneuvering took a toll on her health and further isolated her from her family and court. As she grew older, Sisi became increasingly preoccupied with her appearance, indulging in elaborate beauty regimens and becoming intensely self-conscious about her aging. Her relentless pursuit of youth was a reflection of her deep-seated anxieties and insecurities. She became increasingly withdrawn and reclusive, spending long periods of time in isolation, traveling extensively throughout Europe in search of solitude and tranquility. Her relationship with her son, Crown Prince Rudolf, became strained in the years leading up to his tragic death in 1889. Their shared love of hunting and horses offered moments of connection, but deep-seated differences and Rudolf's troubled personal life created a widening rift. Rudolf's suicide at Mayerling in 1889 sent shockwaves throughout Europe and devastated Sisi, plunging her into a state of profound grief and despair. The loss of her beloved son amplified her feelings of isolation and vulnerability. Following Rudolf's death, she became even more reclusive, withdrawing further from court life and spending increasing amounts of time in Hungary, where she was deeply revered by the Hungarian people. She refused to attend the Golden Jubilee celebrations commemorating Franz Joseph's reign, preferring to remain in seclusion in Corfu, where she sought solace and respite from the burdens of her past. On September 10, 1898, while visiting Geneva, Switzerland, Sisi was assassinated by Luigi Ruggeni, an Italian anarchist who opposed the Habsburg dynasty. The sudden and brutal end to her life shocked the world. Luggeni's act, driven by political motives, tragically ended the life of a woman who had become a symbol of beauty, independence, and ultimately, profound melancholy. Sisi's death marked the end of an era. Her legacy as a tragic queen, a rebel against convention, and a devoted mother continues to captivate and inspire generations. Her life, though marked by sadness and loss, was a testament to her unwavering spirit and her relentless pursuit of personal freedom, even within the confines of the Habsburg court. The numerous portraits and writings about Sisi are a testament to her lasting influence, turning her into a pop culture icon and legend. The Habsburg dynasty, and especially the Emperor Franz Joseph, were greatly impacted by her death. Sisi's enduring appeal lies in her ability to resonate with audiences across time and cultures, embodying both the grandeur and the burdens of imperial life. Her story is a cautionary tale of the constraints of societal expectations and the enduring human need for freedom and self-expression. The lasting fascination with Empress Elizabeth's life is a testament to her enduring spirit and the tragic beauty of her existence. I don't know.